Ladies and gentlemen, to win, we must start by understanding that life isn't just about aiming for victory, it's about becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts it. Winning isn't a one-time event, it's a lifestyle. It's not something you stumble upon, but something you prepare for, build toward, and eventually embody. So if you're ready to embrace winning as a habit, let's talk about the secrets that make this possible. Finding your purpose is like discovering the compass that directs your life. It's the reason you get up in the morning, the force that drives you forward, even when things are tough. Without a clear purpose, life feels aimless. You end up chasing fleeting desires, constantly starting and stopping, moving from one idea to another without any lasting fulfillment. But when you have a strong purpose, when you truly understand why you're doing what you're doing, everything changes. Your purpose doesn't have to be something grand or world-changing, it just has to be meaningful to you. Often, purpose begins with something simple, like a desire to provide for your family, to learn something new, or to make a small positive impact on the people around you. Over time, as you grow, your purpose might evolve, expanding into something that inspires and energizes you on a deeper level. The key is to listen to what matters to you. What are the things that ignite your spirit? What do you care about so much that you'd willingly invest your time, effort, and energy without even needing immediate rewards? Finding your purpose starts by paying attention to the moments when you feel most alive, most engaged. Reflect on your experiences, your values, and your strengths. Look at the times when you felt fulfilled or proud of yourself. Think about what you'd do if money, time, and obstacles weren't holding you back. Often the answer to these questions will reveal clues about what matters to you most. These are the things that deserve your energy, the things that, when focused on, give your life a sense of direction. Once you find this purpose, it becomes the fuel that powers you. Suddenly, challenges that used to slow you down or discourage you don't seem as daunting. Obstacles become part of the journey, tests that strengthen your resolve. You don't quit when things get tough because your purpose is like an anchor that keeps you grounded. It gives you a long-term perspective, a reason to push through short-term discomfort for the sake of long-term fulfillment. Purpose also brings clarity. When you know why you're doing something, making decisions becomes simpler. You no longer waste time on things that don't align with your values or goals. You become more selective about where you invest your energy, who you spend your time with, and what you focus on. This clarity of purpose cuts through distractions and keeps you on track, even when everyone around you seems to be pulled in 100 different directions. More than anything, purpose brings meaning to every step you take. With purpose, every task, every sacrifice, and every effort contributes to a greater vision. Purpose reminds you that there's something bigger at play, something worth striving for. And that sense of meaning makes the journey fulfilling regardless of the outcome. When your purpose fuels your drive, you become unstoppable, not because everything is easy, but because everything is worth it. It's not just about doing something until you get it right a few times, it's about practicing until you can't get it wrong. This level of commitment isn't a short-term goal, it's a lifelong pursuit, a choice to refine, sharpen, and elevate your skills continuously. Mastery demands patience and persistence. It's easy to look at someone who excels and think they're gifted, but true mastery comes from years of consistent effort. It involves immersing yourself in the fundamentals until they're second nature. Whether you're learning a new skill, advancing in a career, or striving for personal growth, mastery starts with a deep focus on the basics. The small, repetitive tasks might seem mundane, but they form the foundation upon which excellence is built. One of the biggest obstacles to mastery is the desire for instant results. We live in a world that celebrates quick wins and fast progress, but mastery requires us to slow down and embrace the process. It's about developing a mindset that values improvement over achievement, understanding that each day of practice, every minor correction, and each incremental gain compounds over time. When you commit to mastery, you're committing to delayed gratification, to choosing the long, sometimes tedious path because you know the rewards are worth it. People who commit to mastery also welcome feedback and learn from their mistakes. They don't see failure as a reason to quit, they see it as an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow. Instead of being discouraged by setbacks, they embrace them as a necessary part of the journey. They understand that mastery is not a straight line, it's filled with ups and downs, progress and plateaus. The difference is that they keep showing up, knowing that consistency breeds competence, and that real growth happens outside the comfort zone. Another important aspect of mastery is humility. No matter how skilled you become, there's always more to learn, more ways to improve. People who commit to mastery are willing to put aside their ego and remain students of the game. They seek out mentors, they study those who've come before them, and they're open to new ideas and perspectives that challenge their current abilities. This humility keeps them grounded and motivated, preventing them from becoming complacent and helping them push beyond their current limits. Committing to mastery isn't easy, but it's a decision that transforms you. It builds confidence and self-respect because you know you're doing the work to become the best version of yourself. It doesn't happen overnight, but with time, patience, and persistence, mastery brings you not only success, but also a deep, unshakable sense of fulfillment. The people you associate with will either lift you higher or hold you back, so choosing your circle wisely is essential. Winners understand that environment shapes destiny. They seek out individuals who share their vision for growth, who inspire them, challenge them, and hold them accountable. And when you surround yourself with the right people, you're choosing an environment of encouragement and constructive feedback. These people don't just celebrate your wins, they push you to reach further. They remind you of your potential, even when you're struggling to see it yourself. Being in this kind of company breeds confidence and motivation, and it helps you sustain momentum during tough times. They won't let you settle for less than your best, and they'll remind you why you started when the journey gets hard. The right people also set a standard for excellence. When you're around individuals who are dedicated, disciplined, and driven, their energy is contagious. You start to adopt the same habits and mindset because you see firsthand the power of consistent effort and commitment. These people are often role models, demonstrating what it takes to reach high levels of success. They teach you through their actions, showing you that growth isn't just a goal but a way of life. Being in their presence motivates you to step up, to be more focused and intentional with your time and actions. Another benefit of surrounding yourself with the right people is that it keeps you grounded. Success can be isolating, but when you have a solid support system, they keep you humble and balanced. These people aren't afraid to tell you the truth, to call you out when you're slipping, or to give you tough love when you need it. They see you for who you are, and they care about your growth, not just your achievements. This keeps you connected to your values and reminds you of what truly matters. Choosing the right circle also means letting go of relationships that drain you. This doesn't mean cutting people off harshly, but it does mean being selective about where you invest your time and energy. Negative influences, those who constantly complain, who lack ambition, or who bring down your spirit, can pull you off track. They may not understand or support your dreams, and spending too much time with them can weaken your resolve. Winners understand that proximity is power, and they protect their environment by surrounding themselves with people who are in alignment with their goals. Ultimately, surrounding yourself with the right people is an investment in your future. It's about building a network of individuals who believe in mutual growth, who are as committed to their own development as they are to yours. This community of like-minded individuals keeps you inspired, encourages you to push past limits, and celebrates every victory, big or small. With the right people by your side, you'll find that success isn't just more achievable, it becomes a shared journey that's deeply fulfilling. To stay focused means to consciously choose what matters most and then align your actions to support that. Focus is not just about what you say yes to, it's also about what you're willing to say no to. Winners understand that they can't do everything, so they zero in on the few things that will make the biggest difference in their lives. In a sea of possibilities, focus brings clarity. It's easy to get caught up in every new opportunity or trend, but when you're focused, you're able to cut through the noise and stick to your priorities. This clarity keeps you moving in a straight line instead of zigzagging from one idea to the next. Winners define their goals clearly and revisit them often, constantly checking if their current actions align with their ultimate vision. They know that the more focused they are, the more powerful each step becomes. Focus also requires discipline and the willingness to sacrifice. When you're focused on what truly matters, you understand that not every good thing is the right thing. Winners are selective with their time and energy, and they avoid spreading themselves too thin, knowing that scattered efforts yield scattered results. They'd rather give their full attention to a few high-impact activities than divide their attention across too many pursuits. This often means turning down distractions, even those that are enjoyable, to stay aligned with their purpose. By sacrificing the short-term pleasures, they make room for the long-term gains. Maintaining focus can be challenging because distractions are everywhere. From social media to endless notifications, there's always something trying to pull you away from your path. But winners cultivate habits that support their focus. They create routines that keep them centered and set boundaries to protect their time. For example, they might set aside specific times for deep work, or avoid checking emails first thing in the morning. By controlling their environment and their habits, they create a space where focus can thrive. Another important aspect of focus is resilience. Staying focused isn't always easy, especially when results take time. But winners don't lose sight of their goals just because progress is slow. They know that growth requires patience and that their focus will pay off in time. Even when things don't go as planned, they maintain their concentration, adjusting as needed but never losing sight of the end goal. This resilience strengthens their focus, allowing them to push through distractions and obstacles with a clear sense of purpose. In the end, focus is what separates those who achieve meaningful results from those who simply stay busy. It's the power to concentrate your efforts on what truly matters, ensuring that every action moves you closer to your vision. Winners are focused because they understand that focus is a multiplier. It amplifies every effort, maximizes every opportunity, and accelerates progress. With focus, you're not just working hard, you're working smart, directing your energy toward the things that will bring you closer to your dreams. It's the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to learn from failures, and to keep moving forward despite challenges. Life will inevitably throw obstacles your way. This is a universal truth. What separates those who succeed from those who falter is how they respond to those obstacles. Resilience transforms failures into learning experiences and setbacks into stepping stones. Winners embrace the fact that failure is not the end, it's merely a part of the process. They don't fear failure. Instead, they recognize it as a necessary teacher. Every setback contains valuable lessons that can guide future efforts. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, resilient individuals ask themselves critical questions. What can I learn from this? How can I improve? What strategies can I employ to ensure this doesn't happen again? By reframing failure in this way, they turn what could be a discouraging moment into an opportunity for growth. This ability to rebound also requires a strong mindset. Winners cultivate a growth mindset, which posits that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. This perspective encourages a love for learning and resilience in the face of challenges. It means viewing difficult situations not as roadblocks but as chances to expand skills, enhance knowledge, and build character. With a growth mindset, resilience becomes easier because every setback is just a stepping stone toward eventual success. Additionally, resilience is about emotional regulation. Winners understand that maintaining a positive outlook, even when facing adversity, is crucial. They practice self-care and mindfulness to manage stress and remain grounded. Techniques such as meditation, journaling, or simply taking time to reflect allow them to process their emotions constructively. This emotional intelligence enables them to respond thoughtfully to challenges rather than react impulsively, maintaining their focus on long-term goals. Resilient individuals also recognize the importance of support systems. They know that they don't have to go through challenges alone. Building strong relationships with friends, family, mentors, or peers provides a safety net during tough times. Sharing experiences, seeking advice, or simply having someone to listen can make a significant difference. Resilience is often bolstered by community. Winners seek out those who uplift and encourage them, creating an environment where they can thrive. Moreover, resilience involves adaptability. The ability to pivot and adjust your approach when faced with unforeseen challenges is a hallmark of successful individuals. Instead of clinging to a plan that no longer works, winners are willing to explore new options, rethink strategies, and embrace change. This flexibility allows them to navigate obstacles more effectively and keeps them moving toward their goals even when the path isn't as straightforward as they initially envisioned. Ultimately, resilience is not just about surviving challenges, it's about thriving in spite of them. It's the strength to keep going when the going gets tough, to find light in the darkest moments, and to maintain unwavering belief in your journey. When you cultivate resilience, you empower yourself to rise above difficulties and emerge stronger on the other side. With resilience in your arsenal, you become unstoppable not just because you avoid challenges, but because you embrace them as integral parts of your success story. Many people talk about their goals, envision their future, and plan how they will get there, but it is those who take consistent, deliberate action who ultimately achieve their aspirations. Action is the bridge between intention and accomplishment. It transforms thoughts and plans into reality. To take action effectively, one must first overcome the inertia that often accompanies new goals. Fear, doubt, and uncertainty can paralyze individuals, preventing them from moving forward. Winners understand that taking action is not about feeling fully ready or having all the answers. It's about starting anyway. They embrace the discomfort that comes with venturing into the unknown and recognize that progress is made through small, manageable steps. Even the most ambitious goals can be achieved by breaking them down into smaller, actionable tasks. Consistency is key when it comes to taking action. Winners commit to regular, focused efforts over time, recognizing that success doesn't come from sporadic bursts of activity but from sustained engagement. They create habits and routines that support their goals, making action a regular part of their daily lives. This consistency builds momentum, which propels them forward even when motivation wanes. By consistently showing up and putting in the effort, they gradually transform their dreams into tangible results. Another essential aspect of taking action is accountability. Winners often seek out ways to hold themselves accountable for their commitments. This could involve sharing their goals with others, finding an accountability partner, or tracking their progress. By making their intentions known, they create a sense of responsibility to follow through. This external accountability complements their internal motivation, ensuring they stay on track even when faced with distractions or challenges. Taking action also involves a willingness to learn and adapt. Winners understand that not every action will lead to immediate success. In fact, some may lead to failure. However, instead of viewing failure as a setback, they see it as an opportunity to learn and refine their approach. Each action taken, whether successful or not, provides valuable feedback that informs future decisions. They remain flexible, adjusting their strategies based on what works and what doesn't, ensuring that every step contributes to their growth. Moreover, taking action requires courage, the courage to step outside of comfort zones and face uncertainty head-on. It's about pushing through fear and self-doubt to pursue what truly matters. Winners understand that growth occurs outside of their comfort zones, and they are willing to embrace that discomfort for the sake of their goals. This courage fuels their momentum and empowers them to tackle challenges with a proactive mindset. Ultimately, taking action is the engine that drives success. It is the catalyst that transforms dreams into reality, ideas into execution, and potential into achievement. Winners recognize that they hold the power to shape their destinies through their actions. When they take decisive steps toward their goals, they create opportunities, open doors, and invite success into their lives. By embracing action, they become architects of their futures, crafting a life that reflects their aspirations and values. Remember, the journey to success starts with a single step, and the more steps you take, the closer you get to realizing your dreams.